Welcome back to Archery Outdoors, guys. We're going to talk about something. It's a touchy subject around a lot of things, as far as lighted nocks. So people always got their opinions and their trial and errors and all this stuff, right, with lighted nocks. Okay, you hear about a lot too. Well, lighted nocks, they just break all the time, or my lighted nocks don't shoot consistent worth of crap. All this different stuff, right? So there's a lot of different variables that fall into this stuff, obviously, right? Is Nock fit is a big one. Nock pinch is another big one. And all these other things, whatever. Okay. So what I'm talking about is these are both brand new nocks. Okay. They've never been shot. They've never been stuck in an arrow other until tonight. But they've never been shot yet. Okay. One is a nocturnal. We all know nocturnals. There's tons of other brands: Glory Nocks, Halo Nocks, Raised Nocks, Luminox, all kinds of different ones. Okay, I've run these nocturnals for a long time. I've never had bad luck with them. They've shot pretty good for me, and I've never had them break. I've known people that had bad issues with nocturnals breaking. Luckily, I haven't. But the other one we'll talk about is some Amazon knockoff generic thing. Right? The brand is Rikawa, and I'm gonna post the link below of these things that are 6-pack for like $16. Okay, it's probably like 18, maybe 19 with shipping. But either way, you get twice as much for $15 less. Okay, so I'm comparing these to an IP5 nock. This is what comes standard in your Victory Rip TKO arrows. It's what I shoot. I like the nock. They've been a really good nock for me. I've never had nocks break. I get good nock fit with them. Obviously, you can adjust your nock fit however you do your servings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a couple different things. I'm going to get a light first so I don't black myself out when I turn this light off, or if my light is. So I got my headlamp ready for when I do go total blackout mode. So, first thing is first, the proper nock fit. What is proper nock fit? It should clip on nice, right? It ain't just going to pop off, right? But it's going to free flow, nice and easy, right? Then, the nock pinch in here, you should have a little wiggle room in there, okay? This one's a little bit snug. I mean, I get a lot of arrows through these soft knots, but they're not pinching yet. There's still a little wiggle room in there, still good. Okay. Now, the nocturnal nock clips on good, right? It spins all right, but there is resistance in here. It does not have, it's not going to free flow as it should. Okay. And compared to my IP5 nock, in here, my nock pinch, I think it's pretty tight. Okay, so technically wise, I should adjust that a little bit to fit that, but obviously I don't want to do that. I should be able to adjust them. Now I have seen people file the edges a little bit on here, on the sides of the nock, to get that nock pinch a little better, or to reduce the nock pinch. Okay, do I really recommend it? No. Is it a big issue? Not really, because there's plenty of thickness there to do it. Now, these knockoff Amazon ones, whatever, is they clip on nice, but as you just seen, it floats real nice on there. Okay? And as far as nock pinch, these things are absolutely awesome. Okay? Probably kind of hard to tell, but oh, there's a little wiggle room in there. That is like a perfect fitment, how I have mine set up. Okay, mind you, I did not adjust any of this to this at all. I literally got these in the mail today. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how bright these things are. Mind you, both these things are brand new. Both these nocks are brand new. It might be hard to tell in the video, but with my eyes, these generic ones are brighter than a nocturnal. Mind you, it's kind of tomato, but they are bright. So I'm gonna go blackout mode, and I'm gonna flip these on. I'm gonna do the nocturnal first, then I'm gonna do this one. Okay. So first, the nocturnal. If I can push the lever. Of course, I can't even reach it with this now. I'll just push it on the string. Oh, there we go. So I'll push it on the string. So here's the nocturnal. It's pretty bright. Now above it, I'm going to use this Amazon one. Oh, I didn't push it in far enough. That's the Amazon one, that's the nocturnal one. That is a bright knock. And that's a nocturnal right there. Literally flickering. That's brand new. Never been shot. But anyway, so that gives you an idea of that. Okay. Then, obviously, I can use this to turn the light on. Here's the other thing you hear a lot of different things about, right? So the Amazon one, it's obviously got the little switch on there, like some of the new nocturnals do, right? I just take my fingernail, one-handed, wrong way, and I turn it off. The nocturnal, you gotta have either something pointy, I got this little tool too, but something pointy, field tip, broadhead, whatever, to turn it off. Are they still good knocks? Absolutely. But am I very intrigued with these? I am. I'm very intrigued with them. I'll know more when I start shooting them. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to put them on field tips, and I'm going to shoot 20, 30, 40-yard groups with them. I'll probably do 3 nocturnals and 3 of these Amazon ones. And we're going to see what it does. So it's kind of input, something to look into. I'll post a link below. Otherwise, just look it up. The brand Raikawa. Raikawa is, I'm pretty sure, is how it's spelled. Or it's Aeikawa, or it's Relkawa. One of the two, whatever. But you can find them on Amazon. I got a pack of red ones and green ones, so I can kind of separate my hunting ones and my practice ones. Whatever. But it's kind of my takeoff, and like I said, first initial thoughts of these, I'm actually very impressed. They fit well, they're bright, they don't turn on, they turn on, they don't flicker, which was kind of funny that a brand new nocturnal literally flickered right here in the video, and that was not planned. So that being said, that's kind of my first takes on them. So we're gonna do some testing with them, and there's probably a really good chance these are gonna be in my quiver come this fall. So till then, shoot safe and get ready for season. We got TAC in Michigan coming up here in 40-some days, 43 days or something like that. So that's going to be fun. We got the R100 right in the end of July, the weekend before TAC, so even perfect. Suit wear worked all super nice. So we got a nice trial run. Make sure our stuff's dialed. Make sure the old Hoyt here is hammering the way it should be. And yeah, till then, you guys shoot straight, be safe.